Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I am about to get ready to go to bed, but before doing that, I do want to go ahead and up pot our chamomile and get those into their own containers. The soil's a little dry, so yeah, those are gonna get their own little sections. I did end up getting some more soil. And so we're gonna open this and pour it into the tote. And then, y'all, I got 4 nasturtiums downstairs that are just so ready to vine. But we still got 3 weeks. And this is a long overdue video of me. I want to start a few more nasturtiums, just a couple. I want to do some marigolds. Funny story about the marigolds. I sat here, we got banana peppers, and thought I want to do these white marigolds that I saved some marigold seeds a few years ago. I compared them apples to apples, and they oranges and apples. Helichrysum. I want to try a few of those to see what those are going to look like. I have some more. These are Macarena zinnias. I don't know what those look like. I want to do a few more hollyhocks because I only got 4 plants. I wasn't going to do the asters. I mean, I still have time to. It's just they're going to stay in the house a little longer. But I don't think I'll do asters this year. I want to do these pink zinnias. I want to do a little alyssum. My neighbor has something like this that grows, or it may be something, I don't know. When summer comes, I'll put it on the video and y'all can help me identify what it is. And then I'm going to do these marigolds. Now, I was told all the marigolds still smell the same. They still all stink or whatever. But, yeah, in regards to the marigolds, the second year I was gardening, I was saving seeds from stuff. And I was like, oh my goodness, you know, I got some, marigolds. No, those are zinnia seeds. Which I probably need to get ready to use. I don't know how long seeds will really last when you preserve them yourself, but I didn't go ahead and use them yet because I don't mind if those things get cross-pollinated and become something different because of all the flowers that I'm adding. And y'all, I have come to the consensus. The front yard is going into a garden. I dread cutting grass, and it's going to turn into a garden. So that's one of the other reasons why I'm trying to sit here and just plant as much as possible to fill out the yard. Now, some people mentioned your neighbors and stuff may steal your food, and I didn't think about that, but I would hope not. But if they do, they obviously needed it more than me. And then we always got backup in the bag, you know. But, yeah, I'm not in any way appealed to wanting to have to cut a yard. So, I've been doing research on landscape fabric. And, of course, I'm just getting soil all over me. But, of course, I will make sure to bring you guys along with me on that project. I feel like, I hope I got enough soil to fill up the green stalks, because I don't know who else I'm going to give these strawberry plants to. I don't know if I need to grow them in pots, or if in the front yard I'll just dedicate a certain area to them, which I may do. Because y'all seen my dog is big, and until the garden's fenced in, I really don't want nothing along that ground area other than watermelons and stuff like that. But we're gonna go ahead and put out this soil in here as well. Nothing germinated, so I'm just assuming no type of seeds are in this soil. Again, I told y'all in my last video, I'm the type that does recycle her soil. I ended up getting a mystery tomato plant out of one beside my bell peppers. That's what those mysteries were though as well. That I potted up earlier in one of our first videos. All of those came from the soil. They were just in the soil. So this is completely new soil. The goal is not to sit here and have that occur again. Instead, I want to do like Jess. Y'all know Jess. Jess, I'm sorry. I don't remember. I can't. I feel like I call myself on the spot to try to remember that. Something. But she's in North Carolina. She's real big on here. Y'all, I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about. She just puts that pot of soil aside because the way she does it, she uses those red cups that we use to op pot. She multi-sows like how you do onions. She does her tomatoes and I think she did peppers like that this year, where you just multi-sow one whole thing and just give it time to all grow, which I feel like helps to make strong plants. That's a technique that I plan to do. I was thinking about doing it next year, but I got all these pots. I mean, I still could and then mentally prepare. I should have thought about that, but God's been letting it work out this year. Because y'all, guess what? Guess what? I ain't even have to go buy no more lights. Light number 1. Light number 2. And then I got another light, courtesy of my mom. Big shout out to her and God. But the other light that I got, she said it's like the strength of the sun. And she said they be burning plants. So I want to do research on it. But I also want to eventually show you guys, maybe in the next video. Because again, I said I was getting ready to go to bed, but I want to get this done. And yes, for all of these, y'all, I'm not pre-soaking the soil. I am not. The soil will be bottom fed. Hey y'all, so I was on the phone. I done sat here and seeded up all of the chamomile. I showed you everything that I've already seeded as well as I did each seed. So I'm working on the zinnias. And what I'm doing for all of these is with the soil that I packed in there, I'm just laying the seeds right on top and adding soil on top. Again, picking out any of these little twigs so that they don't have issues coming up. For the zinnias, I have about 2 to 3 seeds per sale because I do want to conserve. Why do I feel like I'm talking weird? Conserve some space. And I just finished the pink zinnias, so those are done as well. The marigolds is all in one tray. These back here, oh, excuse me, is the alyssum, the helichrysum, and then nasturtiums. And I did 4 of each plant of those. I know the alyssum's going to give me more than that because I just shook it over their pack. When seeds are small like that, I don't know if you all have ever seen them. I'm going to show you. When seeds are this small, just like smaller than like carrot seeds, or probably they're smaller than carrot seeds. They probably are the same size as carrot seeds. Those are the seeds, and I just dropped some. So, just know I love y'all because I just dropped some seeds. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and I don't know if this is good as like a trap crop or not, but we're gonna see. I did not even know. Oh my goodness. First off, I shouldn't have started these now. These are 1 to 2 weeks. 3 weeks max, that's fine. I'll be able to work with it. I'll make it work. But these are perennials, which is exciting. I didn't know they was edible. Oh, excuse me. People use these to garnish salads and desserts. I learned something new, y'all. I just got them because I felt like I seen somebody use alyssum, sweet alyssum, as a trap crop. We of course shall see how things go. I have one more chamomile that just looks like it needs a home, so we're gonna put it right there. I actually have water in here that is not fertilized water, so I'm gonna put this water in here and the fertilized water. I'm gonna let this start soaking this up because y'all know the next thing we about to start, right? Did I tell y'all I got some plants today? Did I tell y'all I got 3 blueberry plants, 2 fig plants, fig trees, and I got a raspberry cutting as well? Now y'all know that raspberry's going in a container because it ain't wild and running wild in my yard. That should be one thing you can never get rid of. I do not want those problems. So that's going to be in a container. I'm really excited to have these blueberries though, you guys. I got 2 varieties. One's called Blue Crop and the other one I think is Blue Way. I want to do more research on them before I actually plant them out. I got 2 fig trees. They're different varieties. I don't even know if they need to be different varieties in order to pollinate. So I need to do research on them as well. I'm excited for these raspberries. I want to go ahead and order some pink lemonade blueberries so that when I plant all the blueberries, we're going to plant them all together. And they just going to be beautiful and abundant and be able to do what they got to do. You know, I'm not planning on getting any type of fruit this year. Though I would like to, I would rather not get any this year. That's just like the same thing with my strawberries. If they produce, great. But I don't really want the strawberries to produce. But since they don't produce runners, I probably do. Because I'm doing the Alpine Red and Yellow Wonder Alpine strawberries. But for the blueberries, I definitely, or even the raspberries and even the figs, if they try to put on any flowers, I'm picking them off because I want them to develop their roots. So I'm going to make sure to definitely pack it with blood meal. I did buy some soil acidifier as well. Of course, I'm going to take you guys along with me on that. But look, it's already soaked up the water I put in here. You can see some of the trays are super dark. That's how you know they're getting water. I got to add more water. But thank you guys for joining me as I sit here in a pot and started some more flower seeds because my tomatoes is going to need some, you know, assistance out here in this tough little world of this environment. I want to create a whole little ecosystem of this and that and that and this and this and that and that and this and that. You know, like the SpongeBob episode. But you guys, on the next episode, we're going to be doing melons. We're going to be doing pumpkins. We're going to be doing cantaloupe. Squash. I'm still debating on if I'm going to do corn. Because with me doing the front yard, I got space. But do I really got space? I got to measure everything out. Like how much space everything needs. Not like the space that I have. Because I have about 100 square feet of gardening space for my front yard. And we're just gonna see how things go. But since the melons and stuff like to vine, I know where those are going in the garden, along my wooden fences and stuff like that. I do also want to get this gate done for the garden. So we're getting projects done slowly but surely, you guys. I'm really excited to see how far God allows us to get done with the projects that's wanting to be done. Of course, if it's His will, you know, because this year is garden focused. Next year, we're going to do other parts of the yard. But for this year, I want y'all along for the journey because we're going to have fun in this garden. And a lot of people want to see how I'll be planting and growing. And if y'all want to know, today is April the 6th. And so that's when I got this stuff planted, because honestly this is about the right time to get the nasturtium planted, because my nasturtium is looking crazy. It's so ready to go outside, but if it go outside it will die. So I think I'm going to start some more okra with you guys too. I didn't start any eggplant, and I mean I have time to. It's not a dire need type of plant to have in general, but we shall see. But you guys, I'll see you in the next video because I'm going to keep rambling. I love you. God loves you, Modo. In Jesus' precious name, I do hope He continues to bless you and keep you here safe. And until next time, goodbye, y'all.